Hey, here's your heads up to the 5-minute quickie. There's a lot of feeling good at the end, because it's good to feel good. I do go on about feeling good. But it's little taking one word or one word of a sort out of your dialogue, out of your conversation, out of your communication will change your world and change the results you get. Have a listen. I know you're going to find it really good. Really. No, it is. He's not trying. It's just really good.
Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hi everybody, Paul here on this 5-minute quickie, and hopefully my voice is okay. You hear a little bit of coldy still here. I've had a fever and things like that, which has been horrible. But anyway, I'm back. And I'm trying. Very trying, some people say. You see, how many times have you said, I'll give it a try? Oh, I'll try that. Because you see, the language we speak is the language that we hear inside. And I was thinking, because I haven't been doing therapy and hypnosis and things like that for so long, I seem to be picking up on these type of words. And I was thinking, because we use in hypnosis the word try, because try implies failure. You see, try to get that old feeling back again and find you can't. Try to open your eyes and maybe you find they'll just stay closed. But even just trying, because if you say try to pick up that thing, well, the trying is not succeeding, is it? It's all very weird. But anyway, having listened to that and thinking about that, I thought to myself, what about my clients? Because I'll go through a consultation with them and we'll explain my philosophy, how I work, how the things we've developed, and basically all about their unconscious mind and positive intentions and things like that. And we get to a point where I go, this is the time I'm just going to shut up and you decide. You decide whether you want to work with me or not. No problem either way, but it's your turn now. And that's right, it goes quiet. And what happens is, a lot of the times, sometimes people will be so, no, let's do it now, Paul, let's do it. I'm ready. But a lot of times, you'll get people who go, yeah, no, I'll give it a try. And I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't enthuse me at all to want to work with you. And okay, that's maybe a bit harsh. But you see, I'll say to them, so you'll give it a try, and shall we say Tuesday at 10 o'clock? And they'll go, oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, they don't say awesome, I do. And I'll say, okay then, well, we'll make it 10 o'clock and I'll try to be here. And they go, what do you mean you'll try to be here? I said, well, I'll try. And doesn't that give that impression that I probably won't? And I go, well, maybe if we changed our vocabulary to say, yes, Paul, I'm going to do it. And I'll say, I'll be there. And it just seems so, well, it is different, isn't it? And you see, the internal workings of your mind, your unconscious mind, here's that congruence. That's what I listen out for in people when they go, yeah, I want to do that, Paul. Or, yeah, I think I want to do that. No, I want a really congruent, aligned, yeah. Maybe not know how you're going to do it because you don't, but you're going to give it your best effort. I always say to people, the will to do whatever it takes. And that will to do whatever it takes has got to come through in your verbals and non-verbal communication to me. And you see, when you say that thing, I'll try that. I'll give it a try. How empty is that? It is, isn't it? Really empty. And I'm not saying that I don't say, oh, I'll try that, because I do. We all fall into these little things. But the thing is, what's the answer? Because if it doesn't work, if it doesn't give you that motivation, doesn't give you that alignment, doesn't give you, and the word is commitment, it isn't going to happen. So that's the answer. We have to decide. Decide to commit. And once we decide to commit, we have to schedule it. To do and be. It's as simple as that. Now, simple. In simplicity, there's genius. We know that's where we come from here in Personal Development Unplugged. But sometimes, just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy to do. So we have to catch ourselves. And when we catch ourselves, sometimes it's just saying, hey, I'm going to stop first and decide before I open my mouth. Or if I hear that word try, I'm going to go, actually, no, I didn't mean try. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Or I need to think about it. And then set aside time to commit to thinking about it and scheduling committing to thinking about it. That's not indecision, that's making a decision. And that's what it's all about. You're now deciding. You're deciding to do something, be something. And that's the difference. And I think the thing is, though, if you do just decide to stop and pause and think, and you give it due consideration, and you know, yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it next week. I'm putting my diary for the weekend, so when I plot my next week out, I'm going to do it, or I'm going to commit now to Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever it is. You're committed. And the tone of voice changes. Even my tone of voice changed then, didn't it? Your tone of voice changes, which means your verbal and non-verbal communication to others and yourself. And you put it in, you schedule it, and it'll get done. Because that's what happens. So let's take this word try and trying out of our vocabulary. If you hear it, rewind. Because you can do. I say to clients, and I say something, and I go, I don't know why I said that. That's not what I meant. Hang on a minute, let me rewind, and let me tell you what I want to say. Because so many times you hear people say something, you know they didn't mean it, but they carry on as if it didn't happen. They try to get over it. No, stop. Come back. Say, I didn't mean try. Let me think. Yeah, I'm committed. I'm going to do it. Let's go. And you will find just taking this little word out of your vocabulary and doing and being is going to make an awesome difference. And that was effectively my little meta tag on this, or meta title over this. Don't try, do and be. So it's decide, commit and schedule. The old DCS. I just made that up. So decide, commit and schedule the bloody thing, and then reap the benefits. And you can do this on everything. Everything from the smallest little grain of salt of something to the biggest thing you're going to do. You will find you'll improve every moment of your life. That's a big one, Paul. Well, you will, won't you? Because you will be a beer and a doer, which is awesome. And then you'll inspire other people. As we always say, be the change in others, but also let others see you as being the change that they want to be and inspire them to do that. That's what we're going to do. Be the inspirers of the world. And we're going to talk about that in another podcast, I think. Be an inspiration and getting our own vision for the world so we can, inspire ourselves to do things and then inspire others by following that vision. That might be interesting to really go deep in, I think. But that's another one, a longer podcast probably. So, enjoy. If you got anything out of this, as usual, please do share it. I know we often think about doing it, but we don't. The other thing is, so many subscribers here, but very few reviews. I'd love a review on iTunes or Castbox or wherever you're doing it. iTunes is great because it's got probably the most followers, but just one of those little reviews and a few stars, honest. But it would be great if you do that. Just take a few minutes out of your time to do that, because it will improve the ratings of the show to get it round more people. And it also makes me feel good. And I like feeling good. And it'll make you feel good because you're making me feel good. And I like it then because you're feeling good. Yeah, I think I've pushed the feeling good enough, don't you? Enjoy. And I'm going to speak to you really soon. So 90 seconds. Now, we all know stress is not good for us. Well, too much stress is really bad. and it just builds up and builds up. What would it be like if you could really deeply relax? Really relax. Not just relax your muscles, but your mind, everything about you, just deeply relaxed through hypnosis. You see, what I've got is, well, I'll tell you what I haven't got. I haven't got a guided meditation that goes down to the riverbank and makes you feel relaxed for the moment. But what I have got are 2 tracks. One, a longer track, which guides your unconscious mind into deep relaxation, to relax and be comfortable in the mind and the body, every muscle, every fiber of you, just deeply relaxing, so you can learn at the unconscious level how to relax. And then a slightly shorter length hypnosis track to allow you to go into deep relaxation instantly and be there for just say 5 minutes. So in between meetings or whenever you just want to relax so quickly, so easily, you can just go there for 5 minutes. And then in between, you can use a longer track to have that longer experience, each time building up this skill of deep relaxation. How do you get it? Well, basically, you just go to paulcloughonline.com/relax. There you go. 2 programs. Go and have a look. Give you a little video about it as well. Have a little listen. What would happen if it didn't work? Well, if it didn't work, there's a money back guarantee. So you have got nothing to lose. But what would happen and you got supersonically good at relaxing? Wouldn't that be awesome? Teach your body how to just relax and your mind to just relax. Just enjoy. Go to paulcloughonline.com/relax and check it out.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.